I had to go down the straight of Baku. They start their qualifying lap so far. That is a very wide turn there for Tragic, but he is keeping with the Mercedes. Now down a very long straight here. After this turn you have to go in really tight to keep it fine, as he has perfectly.
This bit's awesome.
As Tragic takes it absolutely perfectly, my god. Wow, that was perfect from Tragic here. Alright, going into Castle here. Tragic has only hit a tiny bit, and he is fine. He went through that very fast. As he carries on with his lap, he is they're about neck and neck so far.
I've just hit the wall. No.
There's about 3 tenths in it. So this does decide who gets pole here, and there is a huge difference. Tragic has got a great gap. Tragic's got a great gap and going on to the main straight. Oh, by the way, Tragic was ahead the whole lap.
Yeah.
As Tragic will take pole here at Azerbaijan with a 1:40.0. That is very jaw-dropping. Wow.
That's so sad.
That's very good. Here we go.
So exactly why we die.
1 red light, 2 red light, 3 red light, 4 red light, and 5 red lights. They rev up their engine and lights away here. I can't remember what it was. He has been hit into the wall there. I'm not sure what happens, but they are wall to wall going into this second turn. The Mercedes has got the inside. The McLaren, they are wall to wall on the straight here. Tragic is ahead by only a car length. He is taking the middle line, and he's going to go wide so he can take it perfectly. Down the inside, this is a very tight race here, as Mercedes gets a superb exit. Mercedes has kept the gap for 2 tenths after these last couple turns. One of the hardest tracks of the circuit, and Tragic has got a great exit through there. He is catching the Mercedes into Castle here. They can't keep too tight. Gonna take that line where you can go straight in, and Mercedes has got damage through Castle. He's gonna have to box for that, and that is perfect for McLaren. I think it's still off. I'm not sure. You have to see for yourself. It's 37. It's 37 miles per hour. Right, the McLaren is zooming across here, and it looks like Mercedes is going to have to do an undercut. He is staying behind the Mercedes perfectly. Tragic here. Does he? Yeah, he has. He has got damage too from hitting into the Mercedes from Castle. And I believe they're both going to try pit. There's 3 tenths gap, and it's stayed like this the whole entire race. But they're about the same skill level. Here goes the McLaren. They're both racing in the pits. And the McLaren's retired. Oh, that's so unlucky. I don't really know what happened, but
Oh no, I know what happened. He thought the pit thing was off.
oh, he's
No, I think
zoomed
he
in.
tried to overtake me actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Pit assist is on. What? No.
Right. That is 4, 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go here.
I had so much wheel spin.
And that's a very good start from Tragic. As I believe Mercedes going to try and just stay behind. He's so good at that turn there.
Yeah, he is.
This is the bit where you don't want to get your track limit screwed. You've got to take it very wide, as he's just taken it perfectly. This is very, very lovely from both drivers here. And there is a 6/10 gap, and he is gaining. He's gained the whole 2 tenths from this area here. There's a 9/10 gap. It was 4 tenths. He's very good at this track. And he's on mediums. Alright, onto a DRS straight here. He is going to take the line of the middle of the track to take the defensive, but the slipstream is so overpowered through this section here. And Mercedes is looking for the inside. Mercedes goes down the inside of the McLaren, and he has taken it perfectly, but the McLaren has got a great exit. Here goes the McLaren, down the inside, wheel to wheel here, very tight. It's overtake after overtake here. It's a very good exit from Tragic, and there's only 1/10 in it. They're right next to each other. Well, now they are not, from this nice section. And we're going on to the last turn of lap 1. Bit of oversteer there from Tragic, but he is going to take the slipstream of the Mercedes team principal. He is staying right behind him, and he is waiting for the mess up from the Mercedes. You cannot mess up track limits here, as it will be a straight 3-second penalty. They have both taken it absolutely perfectly. There's 3 attempts in it so far. As Tragic is pushing very hard, trying to get and catch up to Mercedes. He's getting loads of snaps of oversteer. Yeah, he's getting a lot of snaps of oversteer, which will make the Mercedes gain a lot of time. But the slipstream on this straight, as I've said, is very overpowered. Remember, next lap there's DRS, so he's going to want to stand in DRS with Mercedes. He's sticking so close. There's 3 attempts in it. There's enough for an overtake now. 2 attempts. But he's not gone for the inside, as from the defence from Mercedes. But he has got a great exit through there. It's been a lot better race and clean race through here. No one messing up through that. No losing time. Right here is a nice flow of the track where you can gain so much time. And like I've just said, gained so much time, there's now only just 2 attempts on it. On the straight, Tragic is going to get slipstream from Mercedes, and he has got fastest lap. There's 1/10 in it. He's going to go round the outside. He has got a big enough gap, or is he going to go for the switch? He has, but there's not enough of a gap for him to go. Not enough space. Down the inside. What an overtake. Oh, and he span out. That's so unlucky. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
That was too tight. I can tell him so much more tips, and he would be such a good driver. McLaren, what an overtake through.
I had to lift off so much there.
Yeah, good overtake though. Him on softs would actually be so fast. And that's a 3-second time penalty for Tragic for going too much on the inside. And he is going to take a defensive line from this section. He has looked up. He looked up so much there. He has spun out the same section again.
I've got a 3 second.
You both have.
Virtual.
He spun out the same bit. I got on it.
What? Oh, to safety. Max.
It's a safety car.
I'm gonna go for the undercut. Max.
Yeah.
He's actually a good driver. What? What, Max?
Wait.
He spin.
No. You said you're just a very slow driver, that's why you're spinning.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're very
shut
slow
up.
through that. He is going into the pits.
Yeah, I like to go slower, Max, yeah, because I want softs and softs are quicker than mediums.
Yeah, no, do you think this is good? Try not to be aggressive through that turn as there's not enough space from the inside and the racing line.
What did you say, or him?
Me. That's good advice, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's 8 members online, there's this guy, I'm going to message him.
What's the track after?
Brazil.
What? He's got so many warnings. I think, has he?
I can't see his penalties.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If he gets one more, he's got another 3 seconds. That's interesting.
He's got fastest lap.
Here's one. Right, Max, this is interesting.
There's another guy that wants to do trials
When?
after this race.
Right.
I'm just looking at the people.
What's the front brake bias do?
Makes your brake different. Makes it like brake a lot faster. Mine's on 100. I think mine's on 100, so it brakes a lot faster. It's a lot easier for me. Someone, right, so this guy said he can't do it because he's crashing his electric bike, so I've got to get some ICU where it hurts. Can you do it? No.
What happened next?
He crashed on his electric bike, so he has to go to ICU. Alright, so this guy wants to be in the F2. This guy wants to do something. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Alright,
What F2 team did you take?
as you, Campos. He's now friends.
A lot of moving on straights. What? Shut up. He's calling me a bad driver.
Yeah, he's very aggressive though.
Yeah, but In this league, we don't play bad sportsmanship.
No, we don't.
Like you when he crashes into it or something, Josh. Flag.
He said he's gonna watch you and see like the skill level he should be racing at. Doing it now. There you go, that's the guy. So he's gonna watch. Oh, he's ahead! Go on, Tragic.
Yeah, was that right back? Did you say right that way?
No.
We're falling off the track.
Right, here we go. On to a really long straight here. Tragic has got fastest lap.
Back.
Alrighty. He is on the hards and Tragic's on the soft, so he's going to have to get a huge lead here. So we're gonna have 4 more people racing now, Connor. I want you to still drive. Well, I mean, there'll be 3 of them. Oh my God, what's a lap? 1.4 seconds quicker than your soft lap.
I keep on messing up that.
Yeah, he's quite consistent. But I have to say, he is very good. Jesus. What's the gap?
Why?
5 seconds, jeez. Oh. Right, let's talk this guy through it.
Got 6.
Bro, Chaos is rapid though. He is quick.
Oh, I'm wide again. Max.
Yeah.
I might just retire so I can talk to people. 6.
Yeah, you can if you want. Well, actually, no, don't. Because then he might stop.
You can still race.
Don't know.
Yeah, you can.
No, just don't, please, because then he'd think yeah.
can't do it. I've already done it. Alright. So where does it say who's actually on?
Right, so you go onto and then you swipe right.
Oh, here. Alright. So.
Right, are you a driver? Are you a F2 one?
Train.
Are you a F2 principal?
Yeah.
Okay, what one? What F2? Great race so far from Chaos or Tragic. Wait, is Boston 07121 something speaking to you?
What?
What you doing?
Joking.
What happened?
He just spammed. I think he needs to.
There is going to be more drivers now. Yup.
I'm messaging with boss in 07 something. 0712.
Does he want to join you?
Well, I'm just chatting with him at the moment.
Yeah, I had a little chat with him. He said he's going to Serial soon, so I'm going to try getting him my tier 2. Oh, right, so we have another guy.
How to spectate?
Triangle, I think. Be interested to see this Marcus guy. And that's Boston, isn't it?
What?
Marcus guy is Boston. Penalty points for this season so far.
And what's that new penalty points? Is he joining the heart? Max?
Dunno. Why is it already accepted? I actually don't know. It isn't. So, 2 more people should be joining. Alright, we are friends.
Hello?
There's this guy, he's been speaking to me. He really wants to join Campos.
Okay. He gets.
Don't know. He's called RJRNGO. I don't actually know if he's online. Yeah, he's on the chat. If you go on online, look, JRNGO. I think that's him. There you go.
There's other guys joining.
Just wait for him.
No. Hurry up.
He said he doesn't know what teams to go. Red Bull. So both of these two is who I want in my F2.
Who?
JRNGO and Marcus Marius 04. They're both who I want in my F2.
They both want to.
No, I want them.
No.
Here he is. He is back. Actually, should I do a new one?
No.
You know what, I am.
What do you mean, new one?
Different tracks. This is going to be really interesting to see.
That's ready up, by the way, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine. I didn't change anything anyway.
No.
Alright, Connor, you ready?
I'm going to be watching the person I was talking to.
What, Boston?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm mostly going to watch the JRNG. I'm just going to call him JR. I'm mostly going to watch JR because he was talking to me. He wants to join my F2. So, one of them is Denmark, Canadian. I don't know what the other guy is. I think he's British.
Interesting.
Yeah. Right, going up to the line now. We are going to watch Marcus here as he's going into the first turn. Takes a very wide line there, and he's got a bit of oversteer, and that is a disqualification. Right, now going up to Tragic. Our JR is actually first. JR is first by a bit as he goes into a couple of turns. He goes wide, and there's another invalid. 2 invalids. Tragic can just go across here, and he doesn't need to get invalid, and that is going to be pole. But I have to say, JR was ahead of Tragic. Wait, has he just got invalid as well? No. JR was ahead of Tragic. How interesting is that? Alright, so you're watching Marcus. I'm watching JR, and Tragic's obviously already at McLaren, so.
He still needs to do trials. You know that.
Yeah, but when he's going to watch him, he's going to say yeah, because he's done nothing wrong, so. He is at McLaren. And I'm very happy so far. And he doesn't really need to do much, but... Wait, hold on. JR has actually just beaten Tragic. Wow. Very good qualifying there. They're about the same pace, aren't they? They're about the same pace. Right, 1:09.3. Jeez, that's quick, isn't it? Or is it? I can't tell. Actually, no.
I've got like 1:08.
Yeah, same. It's fine. It's fine.
It's only quali.
Bro, it's like...
Rainy. This will be interesting.
Oh, setups.
Choose default. Ooh. Alright. Starting in a sec.
Right, this will be interesting. I believe formation lap.
JR and Leo 27 just on the Lewis Hamilton.
JR is the person I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get Wesley though, but I'm still looking for JR. He'd be very good for F2 because he's a good F1 driver. Let's have a look at Marcus, let's see how he does. Same number as you.
Really?
Yeah, he goes wide on that turn. So I mean, if you sign him for F2, I think you should get him, Connor.
See how he does. So remember, I've got 2 other people that want to join.
Yeah. I know what Tragic's like. I know he's a very quick driver. I just need to see these two now.
Aggressive.
Yeah, I just need to see these two now.
It's like for Verstappen, quite aggressive.
Yeah. JR's a bit like Hamilton as well, actually. Because he did... JR did actually beat Tragic. He just got invalid. JR said he wouldn't be any better than Tier 1. JR said he wouldn't be any better than thingy. So he said he's good enough for F2, not F1. So, yeah. Here he's going to get the better start here.
This one.
I'm changing my camera angle, always makes it look more dramatic. I can't see how many red lights it is.
5 red lights.
And it's lights out, and away we go here. And that's a fantastic start from JR, but he gets a bit of oversteer, and that is going to cost him time. And Marcus has taken P2 from JR with a huge snap of oversteer from the start. He is keeping with them. JR is getting a slipstream with Marcus here from the straight. He's catching so much. There is 2 attempts in it. He is going to look for the overtake. but there's not much of a gap for that. All three of them
both
go
go wide, they
wide.
all
All
go
three
wide.
of them go wide on that turn there. As long as they're being aggressive. JR is going to stick close here. Very risky going for that bit there. JR is sticking really close with Marcus here.
Oh, right up each other's guns.
Oh, this is a nice angle.
This is good racing so far. Marcus just drifts around that corner. Now we're coming on to the second lap. JR's just dropped a tiny bit. Now 6/10 behind.
Final straight of lap 1. As it's a very, very, very tight straight here. Remember the slipstream is very overpowered.
All the power.
There's one.
Inside or outside.
There's 1/10 in there. Marcus
Now going round to the centre.
sticking really close, and JR is just waiting for them to battle. And there's JR with a 3-second time penalty. It cannot go worse for him, as he's just got to hope for the worst for the Marcus and Corrupted.
Inside. Yes, he does.
Down the inside, and it's not close enough for the overtake. And Marcus got 3 seconds as well. Jacob's the only one with not a penalty, and JR has been saved. He just needs to overtake Marcus, and there is no difference there. But Marcus is a very, very good driver, and he has gone very down the inside. But it's good defending, and JR has catched so much onto the... JR down the inside of Marcus, and that's P2 for the Red Bull. Then Marcus is now third. This is a very good race. They're all about the same skill.
Chaos goes wide.
JR is catching Tragic so much. And you know how overpowered the slipstream was on the main straight? Here goes JR. He's going down the inside, and he's sticking to that line. He's using ERS. He is sticking close. As Marcus is staying behind him too.
Fernando Alonso though. We're going round 2.
JR has got fastest lap.
Marcus has dropped back to 1.2 seconds now. What can JR do?
JR has not a lot of ERS, and Tragic has half ERS. JR's got 16% and Marcus has got 27%.
But this is also good for Marcus, was holding into a fast.
2/10 in it. Marcus is just outside the DRS, but he's catching so much from that very pacey corner there. And it's sticking really close now. This is a very tight race. JR, very aggressive through that turn there. Alright, it's a straight now. The DRS for all of them except from Tragic. So Tragic is in bad trouble here. And that is DRS for JR. And he is catching so much. He's using ERS. He has run out of ERS.
Now to the ZRS.
He is catching so much. Another DRS straight here. Tragic has still kept his lead. Marcus is right behind JR. And JR has hit the wall. Marcus has gone round the outside. But JR has kept the inside. And JR will keep second position now. And JR is out of DRS from Tragic now. Very nice turn there from JR. Very tight between Marcus and JR there. JR keeping very tight inside line there. And Tragic will keep the lead with a... Well, they're not even in DRS of Tragic, so Tragic has actually kept out of them. But they've only just in. Can JR stay in the DRS? Because all of them will have DRS. Can he stay in the DRS? Has he missed it? We're about to find out. He has missed the DRS by about 30 milliseconds. And here comes Marcus. And Marcus goes round the outside of the straight. Tragic is not going to give up, and he is going to stay right behind him. And Tragic has got fastest, so he's probably used a lot of ERS. Like I said, he has. None of them have got more than 20% ERS now. Going on to a very quick straight. Yeah. Ronnie would love watching this race. This is probably the race. And Marcus has went off. And Marcus is out of the session. He has went wide and he has got a snap of oversteer and he is out of the session.
That's so unlucky from him there.
Oh,
That's really unlucky.
that is so unlucky.
He was having such through his race that just ended with a quick snap of the finger. That's also good for JR though. He's come back to chaos. Is it safety or virtual? What's that?
Safety.
Well, the safety, I'm going to go get my lunch. I'll be back.